Adult journalist Suspender Jane. She used to do kid shows to internet fame. Now the kids grew up, so she's reinventing. She has a very normal name. It's the Suspender Jane Adult Journalism Show. Hey guys, it's me, your girl Suspender Jane. And today I'm here with the multi-talented, multi-funny guest, Becky Yamamoto.
Hi.
So today, we're going to learn about Becky Yamamoto's favorite color. We're going to learn about Becky Yamamoto's baking skills. And we're going to learn how to properly file our taxes from Becky Yamamoto.
Oh. I don't know how to do my taxes.
So you like to bake.
Yeah, I like baking.
How? It starts off as flour and egg and other things, and then afterwards it's a delicious cookie.
Yeah. So I guess how do I bake? I usually follow a recipe and
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow a recipe and then sometimes I'll watch a YouTube video to watch somebody make.
Wow, like this one?
Yeah. Similar to this, but this isn't like an instructional.
Well, it could
video.
be. Do you want to give a recipe right now and teach our watchers how to bake something? Go.
Sure. If you want to bake a pie crust, I can't. No, it's kind of weird. I don't think because I don't have the stuff.
Okay, I'll say a part of the recipe, and then you say the next part of the recipe.
Okay.
Turn your oven to 400.
That's pretty high. What are you baking? I'm sorry.
I'm not a baker.
Okay.
I'm trying to support you.
Okay. Turn your oven to 400, and then maybe turn it down to 350.
And then take out your ingredients.
Take out your flour, some sugar, some butter.
Separate your wet and dry ingredients. That's something I've heard of.
That's true. You do that if you're baking a cake. It's just it's kind of going blind. I'm really not that, I'm not a blind baker. Not blind, but I usually use a recipe. I could probably tell you a pie crust. It's 2 1/4 cup flour, a couple teaspoons sugar, a couple teaspoons salt, butter, some 1/2 cup water. But you have to do it in a specific order.
So is the main thing you do baking? Because it doesn't sound like it.
No, it's not the main thing I do.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
It's a hobby.
Okay.
Well, I'm still pretty good.
Do you have lots of hobbies?
I have a couple, yeah.
Why?
I think it's good. It's good to have hobbies. Do you have hobbies?
No.
None at all?
No.
Maybe you should get one.
I work and I learn because I'm a responsible adult.
Well, you could be a responsible adult and have hobbies too.
My mother always said, if you have a hobby, you can wait in the lobby.
Oh. Well, she has a very strong opinion. She doesn't like hobbies.
Mm-mm.
What does your mom do?
She works for Hobby Lobby.
She should get a hobby. Because the thing is, eventually, you need to have. It's nice to do.
Why?
I don't know. Because it's fun. Because you have to do stuff. What were you to sit around and twiddle your thumbs?
I don't know. How do you twiddle your thumbs?
I don't know.
People are always saying, don't sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Don't sit around and twiddle your thumbs. But I've never seen someone twiddle their thumbs.
It's like this. I think you do this.
But why would someone choose to do that?
Because it's you're bored and then you're back in the day, they didn't have video games and televisions and stuff. So
what?
Yeah.
When?
A long time ago.
In 1995?
Well, sometimes for some people, but I think before that, way before that.
Like in 1992?
Like maybe the 1800s, they just had sticks.
So they were always going like this with their thumbs.
Yeah, they had nothing else to do. Or they read.
It still seems like there's better things to do. Like walking.
Oh, I bet they walked a lot.
Or like high-fiving.
I honestly don't.
Or like kissing.
Yeah, they probably did that too. But they probably had bad teeth. Sorry.
Do you kiss with your teeth, Becky Yamamoto?
No, but like I'm saying their mouths must have been nasty. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, this is interesting. Let's discuss oral hygiene.
Oh, okay.
You think bad teeth make for bad kisses.
I think so.
Is that science?
I think it's opinion.
Whose?
It's my opinion.
Have you kissed someone with bad teeth that you were like, no way?
No.
You only have kissed people with good teeth.
I think so, yeah.
Wow, you heard it here first. People who have kissed Becky Yamamoto, you have good teeth. How many people have you kissed?
I don't know.
That's too many, Becky.
It's not that many. I think it's not that many people. Trust me. Maybe like 5, 6, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like you could easily keep track of that amount.
Well, I'm not sure. I think it might be more.
Is it just something you're saying to get out of this conversation?
No.
What feels like too many people to kiss?
I don't see. This is the thing. Adults have this talk about like, numbers and stuff. And I'm like, I think what happens is you get old and then you actually do forget people. So
then you forget numbers.
You forget numbers because you've forgotten the person, maybe.
So if so
just telling you the truth.
What's the way to be memorable to someone so they don't forget you if it's not kissing?
Oh, huh. I don't know. Because
fighting?
No. Well, I guess you would remember somebody if you fought with them all the time.
But what if you fought with lots of people?
Oh, that's fair. God, it's hard to know how to be memorable because sometimes someone that's memorable to you, you're not memorable to them. And I'm sure I'm not memorable to some people too.
Have you ever had somebody forget you existed and you were really upset about it?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I'm trying to think.
So you can't be that upset because you don't remember them either.
I think, well, so I, do comedy sometimes. And then back in the day, maybe, you would see somebody and then they become famous. And then you're like, no, but then, usually they'll at least be like, hey, but.
Hey, is that the way famous people talk?
I think so.
Because I'm pretty famous, but I want to level up.
Oh, okay. So so are you thinking of being meaner or like, what do you mean?
No, I just want to learn.
Oh, how famous people talk to each other?
Hey.
I'm not that close with famous people.
But they always remember you.
No. But I'll be honest with you. I have seen someone I knew that became famous and I didn't want to say hi to them.
Why?
I think I was embarrassed.
I understand. That's like when you used to be best friends with someone and then you see them on the train tracks and you don't want them to see you.
On the train tracks?
Well, they're not on the train tracks, but like waiting by the train tracks.
Oh, waiting by the train tracks.
I guess if they were on the train tracks, you should interact with them, even if you're not best friends anymore.
Yeah, I think you should say something. Maybe stop the train or...
Is there ever a good reason not to stop the train if someone's on the train tracks?
No, I think you should probably...
What if there's 2 people on the other train tracks?
I think you have to tell somebody or try to stop it somehow. That's just my opinion.
I'll remember that next time.
Next time? Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, okay. I got scared.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah, I got scared for a second. I thought something happened.
I don't want you to be scared, Becky Yamamoto.
Okay.
So, discussing fears, let's talk about Becky Yamamoto's mental health.
Oh, boy. Uh-huh.
Is there anything that you're afraid of?
Afraid of? Yeah, I'm sure. I think I have a lot of fears.
Would you say that they're weaknesses or strengths?
I would say probably weaknesses.
Okay. There's no right answer. It's an interview.
Oh, okay.
Some people are empowered by their fears, and it pushes them forward to be more ambitious or to be more ruthless.
Oh.
And so in that way, maybe it's a strength.
Oh, maybe I should think of it that way. Huh. But how would you do that, though?
Well, do you want to give me one of your fears or weaknesses, and I can tell you how?
Weaknesses. Finishing projects.
You're not good at finishing projects.
No.
Which... Yeah, that's a hard one.
I just don't have like a project right now in my brain.
Can you procrastinate on something if it doesn't exist?
That's a good question. No.
So you can't be mad at yourself for not doing it. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, that's good.
So, what are your strengths with your mental health?
Strengths? I don't know. I guess I haven't thought of strengths in that way before.
Maybe you just need somebody to ask.
I'm sorry, I just burped. I just drank something fizzy and strengths. I don't know. I really don't.
Well, that's not good.
I was going to say I'm optimistic, but I don't think I am. I mean, do I have to have a mental health strength?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah.
Let's see, mental health. I work out so that my brain doesn't get stuck.
That seems good. You're good at getting into your body.
Sure. There you go.
I don't think one of your strengths is framing things positively for yourself.
I don't think so.
We'll put that under weaknesses. So, Becky Yamamoto.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color? There's lots of colors. Do you need me to list some?
No, I think I know. A navy.
Navy?
Navy blue, yeah.
Wow, that feels like a very adult color.
Yeah, I think it's my best color.
I've seen sometimes when people are dating, which I've known you to do 6 or 5 times, that they'll say what their favorite color is. And if the other person has the same favorite color, they know they're a good match. Do you think that's true?
Not at all. I don't think so.
So how do you know if someone's a good match for you?
I think it's chemistry.
Like science?
Some of it's scientific. I think like pheromones and stuff like that. But I think it's just like if you're able to talk to someone easily, no?
We're talking easily. Are we compatible to date?
No. We're not dating.
You answered so quickly.
No. I mean, like, I guess so.
I don't think this is a date.
No.
I understand what a date is. It's when you eat food.
Not always.
No?
No. People have coffee dates and stuff, I think.
With no pastries?
That's a bummer. I'd want a pastry.
I don't think you're going to get a second date if there's no pastry.
Yeah, I guess I'd want food. But I guess, honestly, I haven't ever been I don't think I've been on a date. Oh, I have. Yeah, I guess there was food.
You're married, right?
I'm married.
And you never went on a date?
We went on dates, but that was after we were dating, Because people go on dates when they're like meeting people.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You were dating and then you met each other?
No. We met each other. I guess
Let's go through the order of events. It's like a recipe, but for people.
We met each other and then we dated and then we met each other. We kind of dated and then I don't know. It didn't, but it wasn't like, like a lot of times people will meet and then they'll go on a date,
I don't know.
No, so it's like different.
So a part of this podcast interviewing situation is I'm trying to learn how to be a better adult.
Okay.
It seems like maybe you're not the right person to ask.
No, I'm a great person. I'm pretty much an adult.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
In what ways?
I have a job and I pay my bills.
And is that the definition of an adult?
No. I don't really know what an adult is. Maybe I'm not really an adult.
Well, I was hoping to learn more about you in this interview, but I think maybe you're learning less about yourself.
I think I've unwound a little. I don't think I know. I don't know what. I guess that's a good question, though. Like philosophically, what is an adult? What determines what makes a person an actual adult?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, I guess part of it is like human maturity. So you like have reached a certain age. You're able to function in society on your own, right?
And you do that.
Sure.
Cool.
I think I do, yeah.
And would your husband agree?
Sure.
Between the two of you, which one of you is more of an adult and functions better on your own?
I guess he would. But the thing is, like, everybody has their strengths,
I don't know. You haven't named
different-
any of your strengths.
He's a different kind of person.
You don't seem to know what any of your strengths are.
My strength is like, I've got friends.
Are you okay?
Sorry. That fizzy drink made me.
Is this the first time you've had a fizzy drink?
No, I don't know why. It's making me burpy. Don't worry, I'm not farting. It just is. I'm burping.
Is that okay?
Is what okay?
That you're burping?
I think so.
Because in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, when they started burping, they went into the ceiling fan and almost died.
Oh. Well, that was a movie.
Oh.
That wasn't real life.
So, Becky Yamamoto, as a hard-hitting journalist, I have to ask all the hard-hitting journalism questions.
Okay.
So, did you file your taxes?
Yes.
How?
We have an accountant.
And that's been hard-hitting journalism with me, hard-hitting journalist Suspender Jane. So, what did we learn today? Today we learned that Becky Yamamoto has kissed 5 or 6 people, but doesn't remember all of them.
Wait.
Today we learned that when Becky Yamamoto drinks fizzy drinks, she burps, but not always, just the one time. Today we learned that Becky Yamamoto doesn't really know her weaknesses, but she also doesn't really know her strengths. And that's what we learned today. With me, your host, Suspender Jane. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a very adult day. Love you.